Hello, welcome back to the United States Olympic Training Center. We are a minute ago to the last game of the evening, the gold medal game between Canada and the United States. The starting five for the United States: at point guard, Tyrus Jones; shooting guard, Alonso Trier; small forward, Stanley Johnson; power forward, Justin Winslow; and at center, Milos Turner. For the Canada team, point guard, Muniz Tuto; guard, Monty Gil Caesar; small forward, Dylan Brooks is the best scorer of the tournament, right? Dylan Brooks. Chris Eggy at power forward, and at center it's me, Tristan Etienne. William, what can we expect for this game?
Well, we know that the U.S., and it is a fact that they have been dominating this tournament. They haven't been tested yet. But it is true too that every team that has faced them in this tournament so far has played the best basketball they have played in the tournament so far. So if Canada is the team that matches up better against the U.S. in this tournament, it's going to be a good game, and we're going to see a good competition between the two teams. What normally happens in these kinds of tournaments is that we see the team that matches up with the U.S. well will compete with them in the first quarter, but we have to see what happens once the substitutions come in, because the U.S. has power, and so much ability in all positions that it's really hard to keep up with the pressure that they can put of you for the 40 minutes of the game.
Yeah, they are the two best teams that play this tournament are playing in the final. The Canada team have been quite easy. The other teams they faced, also the U.S., it not been even tested yet, so it should be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Let's see.
The first position to the U.S., and there's the dunk.
U.S. starts quickly, trying to let know that the Canada team that is going to, this is the way that it's going to be for the full game. You know, pressing as soon as Canada puts the ball on the court.
Canada have to make good. They have to make so many turnovers. If they get turned over to the U.S., it's going to be an open game. Eggy with the ball. Gil Caesar goes to Eggy. Turnover, Canada. There's go Johnson to Winslow, and the basket is good.
And this is what usually happens when teams first match up against the U.S. in this tournament. They start realizing that this is a pressure that they haven't seen before. So it's really hard to get adjusted to this kind of pressures in the beginning of the game. We'll see how Canada can relax and start executing their offensive system in this matchup.
The free throw is good for Winslow. Have 3 points in the game. He's one of the best players that we've seen in this tournament. This guy Winslow.
And he's one of the players that has the most upside too. He has all the offensive tools. He has great size. And he has a physicality that is unparalleled in this tournament so far.
Brooks with the ball. He shoots for 3, and the basket is good. The first 3-pointer of the game.
And this is the guy to watch from Canada. Apart from the U.S. players, Dylan Brooks has been the greatest, the great player in this tournament so far. He's been the top scorer. He's a guy that's physical. He can run the fast break very well, and he has also demonstrated that when he needs to shoot the ball from long range, he can hit it too.
Yeah, 7 points previous this game. He's averaging 23.3 points per game. The only thing with Brooks is not getting fouled so early. He has some problem with that in the previous games.
That is true.
Another turnover for Canada. Here goes Turner, and he made the basket. Tuto. Gil Caesar. Brooks. Tuto. Gil Caesar. That was another play. Playing good. Gil Caesar for the Canada team is the second best scorer of the tournament.
A very solid guy.
There's a foul call.
that's the thing with the U.S. You have to be really careful with how you play, with how you take care of the ball, because if you give these guys a chance to put on their transition game, it's going to be a long night for you. A U.S. team that has so far been averaging 60 points per games in terms of their wins in this tournament.
That's what we're talking. Brooklyn now has 2 fouls already, and it's only 3 minutes of the game.
And if this is your best player in the game, you don't want to play with him out.
Sure. There's another foul call.
I think what we're seeing now, Edgar, is a Canada team that is trying to impose themselves in their physicality in the tournament so far, and it's really hard because you're going to start fouling. You're going to start overcompensating in your defensive play.
Almost they get a turnover there. They're only putting pressure. They're playing man-to-man also. Winslow for 3. It's good. 5 points for him. Miller to Tuto. Gil Cesar.
Normally what happens with Canada is when Dylan Brooks has gone out in this tournament, Gil Cesar takes over. We're going to see what happens in this game.
There's another foul called. Fouls on number 8. Trier. There's the first foul on Alonso Trier. The referees of this game is Mazzoni from Italy, Mercado from Puerto Rico, and Bermudez from Mexico. That's the 3 officials for this game. They got the offensive rebound. Canada. Last game, U.S. had problems with the Argentinas with the rebound. They almost upset them. There's a foul call. Fouls on number 6, Ben Miller from the Canada team. He will go for 2. Trier will go for 2 shots. The U.S. from the free throw line, Trier is getting about 77%. He made the first one. He's going for the second one. And he made the second one. John. The score is now 12-3 ahead of the United States over Canada. There's a foul call in the rebound. I tried to dunk it there, Agee, but he didn't make the basket.
And the U.S. has to, and Canada has to take care of the ball. They can't let this game break open, because once the USA tastes blood on you, they're going for the finish. 12-3 already in this first quarter.
The foul was called on Johnson, his first one. For the first one, it's missed. That's another thing that Canada cannot have to take care. They can't miss those free throws. He goes for the second one, and he made the second one. 12-4 now is the score. 6 minutes and 40 seconds of this first quarter. We are here from Colorado Springs at the U.S. Olympics Training Center, hosting the Under-18 FIBA Americas Championship. This is the final game, gold medal game. The U.S. is making pressure. Canada have to deal with that.
And the U.S. is going to keep pressure on you for full 40 minutes, especially in this medal game.
Johnson, he made the basket. 14-4. Gil Cesar trying to run the Canada team. No, another turnover. He got it back, and there he goes.
Canada,
6 points for Canada.
And the Canada bench celebrates that basket from Etienne, and it is important because it gives you a kind of
Motivation.
yeah, it gives you motivation moving forward. The fact that you can compete possession by possession with the U.S. and this powerful team that they brought to this tournament.
Johnson again, and he made the basket. That's what I think in Canada cannot permit the offensive rebounds. If they permit the offensive rebound, they're going to be in trouble in this game. Running again, the U.S. There's some changes now in the Canada team. Number 5, Uruguay is coming in. Etienne is out. Also number 10, Provo, is coming in. They want to see if they can change this game.
And Urquhart has been a great player for this Canada team. You know, he brings a lot of energy. He knows how to finish around the basket. And he can also shoot from long range. So he's an important sub for his team.
And he's not afraid.
Yeah, he isn't afraid. He plays hard.
3-pointer is not good. Leiter with the rebound. Johnson to Leiter again. This is also a big guy. Have a good. He's a good shooter from long distance range.
Soft touch. Yeah.
Zimmerman was left-handed, misses. Urquhart with the rebound. Provo, Gil Caesar. He goes up and he misses, but he got fouled.
And that is what I like about Gil Caesar. You know, he's a player that knows how to move through the basketball. He doesn't take bad shots necessarily, you know, and he's very solid. He's always well positioned to take a shot. He's important. Once this game calms down, you know, it is tough at first to play against the U.S. because you haven't really faced this kind of competition so far. But once this game winds down and relaxes down, players like Gil Caesar and players like Brooks, who is now in foul trouble, are going to be really important for Canada in order to take care of the possessions, take care of the ball.
The first point of the game for Gil Caesar.
Yeah.
Schubert Kaiden's coming in for Canada. Edge is coming out. Brunson with coming to offensive territory. He goes up. He was blocked. Good block. But Urquhart.
You know, this is what we've been saying about Urquhart. He's a player that really competes. You know, he really plays hard at both ends of the floor, and an important player when you're playing against a team that has such an advantage in the physical side of the game.
It's a foul call now on Provo. The first foul. There's some bonus now, so Brunson will be at the line, shooting for 2. Brunson missed the first one. Brunson from the free throw line, his percentage is 75%. He made the second one. Briscoe's coming in. Leydon's coming out. This is the things that the U.S. team has. You got a big guy who was playing at forward, and they're playing a point guard, a small guard. Smart to play. Even though I think it was to match the Canada team, because Canada team now is a smaller team now.
Yeah, but the USA is a team that recovers so well, especially on the defensive side of the ball, that they can play, that they can start a press with their center, basically.
Yeah. He had good ball holding for each player. He goes back, Zimmerman, misses. Urquhart with the rebound. Gil Caesar going up, no. Winslow get the steal. He goes to the hoop, but he gets fouled. Fouls Samtudo.
And we've been saying this about Winslow. He's maybe the best prospect we've seen in this tournament. You know, he has such size. He can run the break. He can shoot from afar. He's a guy to watch in this tournament, and a tournament that has brought for the U.S. some very great players. And the last edition in 2012 in South Sebastião, they had players like Julius Randle. They have players like Marcus Smart playing in their roster. And Winslow seems to be in that kind of lineage for USA basketball.
Yeah, he plays calm. He don't get excited. And as soon as they have to make the thing they have to do, he does it.
Yeah, he's really solid on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, sure. He missed the first one. Goes for the second one. He has 3 points in the game. He's 1 for 2 from the line. And the rebound is for Canada. The U.S. keeping the pressure on the Canada team. Tudo to the offense. Provo to Tudo. Trying to get the screen. 4 seconds to shot. Long distance, no good.
And Canada forced to take another bad shot by the defensive pressure of the U.S.
They're playing too far from the basket.
That's right. They haven't been able to take the ball inside so far.
Briscoe got the offensive rebound, misses. Zimmerman playing there. Winslow with the offensive rebound. They cannot give those chances to the U.S. They have 4 shots in this play. They cannot do that.
And Zimmerman is another one of those guys. Now he's a 7-footer for the U.S. that has shown so far like a killer instinct when it comes to the offensive side of the floor. He's really interesting. He's a really interesting player. You know, he can shoot from afar, but he also, when he knows he can dunk on you, he can posterize you, he basically goes for the kill.
Yeah. He's shooting 2, Zimmerman. He's left-handed. He made the first one. From the free throw line, Zimmerman has a 74%. Misses the second one. Another offensive rebound for the U.S. Winslow, no, loses the ball, but Zimmerman got it.
That's an important thing to do for Canada in the defensive side of the floor. They have to try and press for the U.S. to turn the ball over, because if not, you're just giving them lots of possessions in the offensive side of the floor, and the U.S. is not going to miss. They are a high shooting percentage kind of team in this tournament.
Long distance again. They're trying to play long distance shots. They have to run. They have to be patient and try to make the less mistakes possible. Jones get the screen from Zimmerman to Leiden. Is in the game or again? He goes for another free throw, misses. Miller trying to run, but the transition of the U.S. is a very good. Also, they were there.
Yeah, they recovered so well in the defensive side.
And he misses. Leiden with the rebound.
But that's good. That's good. They should get the ball inside too and try to compete there.
Travel.
We have seen the USA team now turn the ball over in 3 straight possessions, and that's good for Canada if they want to come back in the game. The thing is that they have to, as you said before, and you pointed out so well, they have to try and push the ball inside. They should try and compete with the U.S. in that type of a game. Good shot by Leo Caesar.
That we are talking about. They do that right now. They mid the basket and they get the foul.
Yeah. As long as they get to the paint, they have a higher chance of scoring the ball and getting a foul against the U.S. team that always goes for the block. You know, they're always trying to block you. So they're doing the right job right now of getting the ball to the paint in the last 2 possessions.
Jules Caesar to the free throw line for the extra point. And he makes. The score now is 18-11. It's the closest for the first quarter that any other team in this tournament has been so close to the U.S. Trier to Johnson. Good defense again. That's the way Canada has to play. They don't have to give any chances to the U.S. team.
And Canada has settled down in the defensive side of the floor. They have really pushed the U.S. Last 4 positions down the floor that have been really effective.
145 in this first quarter. They have to shot. He misses, and they get the rebound.
That's another great defensive position for Canada, forcing Jeter to come outside their shooting zone, their comfort zone, to shoot a jump shot, and there's a great layup and a great push by Tutu.
Yeah, they got it. They call it interference right there, so the basket is good for Tutu. 18-13. USA ahead. Canada trying to come in from behind. They got putting more pressure now. They have a zone, getting good pressure, and double each one has the ball. Jesus got the steal now. No, he missed it. The last one, Miller touches before going out.
Well, they have the right idea. Canada has the right idea. They have to try and drive to the basket for the U.S. to collapse on them and find the shooters, or at least get some easy shots on the offensive side of the floor.
In turnover, they are 7-7. Canada only can make 4 points about those.
And great positioning by Etienne. You know, this is something that we've been talking about Canada so far in this tournament. Apart from their physicality, you know, they can really match up with the U.S., but they're really good on the fundamental side of the floor. They have been taught well. They know how to box out. They know how to pass the ball, how to play in the system in both sides of the floor.
Etienne for 2. He makes the first one. They're on the penalty. Both teams are on penalty right now. First point of the game for Etienne. We had a sub for Canada. Pro is coming in, Tuto is coming out. 50 seconds remaining this first quarter.
18-15 is the closest that any team has played U.S. so far in this tournament. So Canada looking good at the end of this first quarter.
If they get close, they have a chance. Johnson made the basket. 20-15, 31 seconds remaining. Provo.
That's a great job. That's a great job. It doesn't matter if the ball is blocked. They did a great job breaking down the press from the U.S.
They have to do that. They have to face it. They have to try to intimidate, to go there, under the basket. So they want to be close in the game. But they prove already that from long distance they are not doing well. So they have to change the strategy and try to go into the hoops closer to the basket. 10 seconds remaining. They're going to get the last shot. 5 seconds. There's a foul call. Some Provo is his second. And both teams are in penalty, so there will be two free throws for Jones. Jones at the free throw line has 71% in this tournament. Missed the second one. The first one, excuse me.
Jones also a Duke University recruit, one of 4 guys
that
has been recruited by Coach K out of this team.
2 seconds, 2.5 seconds on the main clock. They get a good quick shot now. Miller, he got a 3-pointer and misses, and this ends the first quarter of this gold medal game in the under-18 FIBA Americas Championship. The score at this first quarter, 21-15 USA.
The score is 21-15 in this after this first quarter. And Canada has done a great job so far against the U.S. They have played very competitive basketball. But now comes the time when the U.S. is going to start rotating their players and Canada is going to have a tougher time. We'll see how they weather the storm.
Gio Cesar. He goes to the hoop, and the basket is good. And it's a foul call.
And this is what we said about Gio Cesar. With Brooks out of the game, he now has to take over. He has been the second leading scorer and has been solid for Canada so far in this tournament. Now cutting the lead of the U.S. to 21-16 with a chance of cutting it even more to 18.
He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He has 6 points in this game. Canada. Jones to Trier for 3, misses. Good box out. Gil Cesar there. And he got a foul.
Gil Cesar with 2 great possessions back-to-back for Canada.
Trudeau tried to run in the offense here for Canada. He goes to the hoop, and he got fouled. The foul is number 12, Turner. Trudeau for 2 shots. And for the free throw line, it's going to be an important thing in this game for Canada. They are 8 for 9 now on the free throw line, the Canada team. Misses the second one, Turner with the rebound. And this could be important. They have 3 team fouls and only a minute in the game in this quarter. The United States team. Good hustle there for Trudeau. And he got. And they got the steal.
We have seen how the intensity for the Canada team has picked up on the defensive side of the floor. Tutu right there, hustling all the way to the floor, giving another position to the Canada team on offense.
Believe it or not, there's only a 2-point game here in the second quarter. Turnover for Canada. The United States trying to run the offense. Brunson misses. Oh, he was very high there, Winslow. Jones to Trier. 3-point Trier and misses. The rebound for Canada.
And once again, Canada forces the U.S. to take a bad shot.
They haven't yet scored, the United States, in this quarter. Oh, they can do that. Another turnover for Canada. They're wasting the opportunities that they got in this quarter to get tied and ahead of this game. Jones. Good pass to Winslow, and he made the basket.
It's great fundamentals from Winslow. He was just waiting for Tyus Jones to drive to the basket so that he can cut to the middle the ball was gotten to him, and great basket.
He was very high there. He know he was going to get fouled, and he never lost the control of the ball. Somebody gets too quick to the rebound, and Canada will have the inbound. Tudo to Eggy, Tudo, Jill Caesar. And the Canada team is playing well, even though Brooks is on the bench right now. He got the 2 fouls and have to go out, and he never came back. And the Canada is only a 4. Now a 2-point game.
And it seems like all the hustle plays are going Canada's way right now. This is really important as you talk right now. This is an important passage of the game, not having Brooks in and being able to stay battling against the U.S.
Offensive foul now for Brunson. And now they're on penalty already. So any foul the United States gave, Canada will be shooting 2 shots. Canada is coming for the United States. Brunson. Double team to Winslow. He fakes. He give it back. 3 points. No good for Brunson. Canada with the offensive rebound. Winslow for 2. It's good.
This is what we've been saying about Winslow so far. You know, he has such a versatility to his game. He has shown it in a very competitive. You know, this is also an interesting thing to watch right now.
Now 7 points.
It is something also an interesting thing to watch in this tournament so far. It's the fact that the U.S. hasn't been in a competitive game, and now you see how the different players react to being in a competitive game, because it is a completely different scenario for them.
Yeah, they're young guys also. They can feel the pressure now, because they win all the games by a lot of points. When you're that close.
Great drive to the basket by Brunson.
Good basket there by Rico. He was fouled, and he was going shooting the 1 free throw. Briscoe are the first points of his team. That's 3 points now in this game. United States giving the pressure. Wow. Another turnover for Canada.
This is their 14th turnover so far.
In the last 5 plays, there are 4 turnovers. And the one they didn't make the turnover, they made a basket with the second chance point. They have to settle down. Brunson, it's good. And there's a timeout call for Canada. The game 30-21, 6:37 remaining in this second quarter of the gold medal game here at the United States Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. We are now again here from Colorado Springs in the final game of the Under 18 FIBA Americas Championship.
Now Brooks back in the game for Canada. This is their full starting lineup basically, so Canada has to. Roy Rana is making the adjustment back on the basking on the fact that Canada hasn't been disciplined in the last 3 possessions in the defensive side of the ball, and that was the thing that was keeping them close in this game.
And have to manage the turnover. They have 14 turnovers in this quarter and a half, almost. They have 14 turnovers, and United States from those 14 turnovers are made 17 points. So more of the points of the United States, there are 30, 17 come from a turnover from Canada. Briscoe, Kennard, Leiden for 3 misses. Another offensive rebound for the United States. Good movement there from Kennard, and he made the basket.
Kennard, another player that has great soft touch from the outside, but it's also able, to play hard. For the USA, he's also a Duke recruit. He's one of the other guys that has been recruited by Coach K.
Yeah, he's a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, yeah. In the first game, he came right from the bench and scored 30 points for the U.S. against Uruguay.
Etienne for 2.
Good pass from Tutu. He's recognizing the openings on the offensive side, and he's trying to feed his guys.
As soon as they play calm, they make the basket.
Yeah.
They don't have to get so hesitate, so they have to play calm and do the play. They're accustomed to organize their team, and there will be no problem with that. Brooks is now on the court again, and he traveled.
Coach Roy Rana asking the refs, why isn't there a foul before he traveled? Briscoe with the ball.
It's a good crowd here, William, and for this game.
Yeah.
Illegal screen for Brunson. John is coming in. 34-24. It's only a 10-point game. Brooks.
And this is what happens when Canada puts on the pressure. When the U.S. puts on the pressure, because Canada has to move the ball quicker. They can't stay stagnant in the offensive execution because U.S. will quickly collapse on you and double you and force turnovers on you.
And as we said, the situation of penalty, the U.S. is in penalty since 7 minutes ago. There's 5:09, and that's already more than 5 fouls.
That's good news for Canada that's able to score with the clock stop.
Brooks is on the line. He made the first one. 3 points in the game for him. Made the second one.
Timeout by the U.S.
United States timeout. The game at 34-26. United States over Canada in this second quarter of the gold medal game here at Colorado Springs. Putting a little bit more of pressure now, Canada. Jones. And he made the basket.
Jones is also a veteran for this team. He played in the 2011 U16 FIBA Americas tournament. He's already has a gold medal with the U.S. in the U17 World Championship in 2012.
He made the free throw. You now have 4 points in the game. Also, he has 2 assists. 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Egi, he goes to the hoop. And was fouled by Turner.
That's a good eye by Brooks. He saw that the U.S. was putting a lot of pressure up front and saw Egi completely alone and passed the ball to him for an easy attempt that brings him to the free throw line.
Missed the first one. He's 1 for 3 now. 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 points.
This is important for Canada. They need to stay in range in this game. They need to stay within 10 points. That's the kind of difference that they can stay, because if the game stays that way, anything can happen in the fourth quarter for them.
They have a chance. If they leave it so close, they will have a chance. Winslow, it's a good basket.
But Winslow is just too much.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's too much for anybody in this tournament.
There he goes, Johnson. He lost the ball. Brooks tried to run with Gil Caesar. Offensive foul. And now that both teams are on penalty. So next foul will be shooting. Both teams.
And Canada trying to pressure the ball, but the U.S. is so quick to break the pressure.
Good block.
Great block.
There. Tudo. Good defense there by Winslow. He's so quick.
Yeah.
He's a big guy, but he's everywhere.
Yes, great speed, and the Canada has to be careful, with crossing the ball on the court like that. They should be, they should move the ball.
In the previous basket, he threw it with the left hand. They got guarded by the right hand, and he put the tray with the left hand. So the fundamentals with him.
He has great fundamentals for a guy his size and with his qualities.
Tudo for 3 misses. Oh.
This is jump ball.
Jump ball. It's U.S. ball. 3 minutes, 32 seconds remaining in this second quarter of the gold medal game of the Under-18 FIBA Americas Championship. 39-27, United States over Canada. Johnson to Jones. Misses, but he got fouled.
What a great cut. You can see the experience by Jones. He knows where to be on the floor. He knows how to drive and when to kick it. He's a great guard, and I know he will be a great asset to Coach K's team this semester on Duke.
And Jones is 4 points in this game, 5 now. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and also has 2 assists. He made both.
And the U.S. with such an effectiveness from the points and the paint, they're dominating right now, 26-8. A Canada team that asked for a timeout now that they see their lead become even bigger, 41-27 in this second quarter. Coach Roy Rana for Canada asking their guys to settle down in this half. When Canada plays settle down, they can compete with the U.S. They make good decisions, and they are able to compete possession to possession. The thing is, when they get so desperate, like there, when Brooks choose, they have to move the ball on offense. That's not a good job for Brooks.
This is not a one-man game. You have to use the 5 games, the 5 persons on the court. To Johnson. Winslow under the basket.
And it is the effectiveness of the play calling right now for the U.S. This was a pick and roll. The guy didn't necessarily flash to the basket. He just posted up because the guy on Canada switched on him. So Winslow, who we have talked about so much in this game, about his power, was left with Tutu on his back. And there's no way that Tutu can guard him on the post.
Big difference. 9 points for him. Not so good. The free throw line to 1 for 5 in this game. 2 for 6 now. 33%.
And now a 15-point game, and the U.S. is still pressing the ball full court.
Brooks to Tutu.
That's great. That's a great way to break the pressure.
They move it very well there. If they do that the whole game, they will be close.
Yeah, they can't compete possession to possession with this U.S. team if they do this. But if they try to do this, Gil Caesar is a great player. He is shown to have a lot of ability in this tournament, but they have to move the ball. They just can't compete one-on-one with the U.S. team.
The U.S. there never box out, and Eddie get advantage of that, and he got the offensive rebound, and he got fouled by Winslow.
And the U.S., as they have done all throughout the tournament, rotating guys with an effectiveness, with an aggressiveness that is amazing. They are now dominating the bench points, 11-0 right now for the Canada team.
No good for Edge in the first free throw. And Canada had not been doing well from there. They are now 13 for 18. That's 72%. Trier, good pass to Jeter, cannot make the basket.
Yeah, and Brooks does this right thing for Canada. He gives the ball back to Tutu. They go into their offensive system.
There goes Brooks, misses. Briscoe the rebound. Running again the U.S. for Jensen. He had the shot there, and he decided to go under the basket. That's the good things that U.S. team fundamentals they have. He had the shot, and he knows he can go to the back near, and he went there.
Yeah, and Johnson is one of those guys. He's a 2. He plays like a 2 on a 3 on this U.S. team, and he can rebound with any center from the opposing teams in this tournament. So. Johnson is one of those players. He's going to actually be playing for Sean Miller, and in Arizona University. Sean Miller being one of the assistant coaches in this tournament for the U.S.
They keep rotating. Now Johnson and Winslow is back.
And I think Billy Donovan now knows the fact that Winslow is such an aggressive player on the defensive side of the floor that he's just substituting Johnson on the offensive side and Winslow on the defensive side.
Gil Caesar to the hoop. It's good.
It's a great basket by Gil Caesar. High percentage shot for him.
The best scorer for Canada now had 11 points in this game. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Jones changing direction to the hoop, misses.
A great rebound by AG.
It's very high. It was very high there.
And Edgy is one of the few players in the Canada team that can really match up against anybody in the U.S. team. Maybe not Turner, but Turner has shown in this game, this is the first competitive game that the U.S. has been in, that he's not really a guy that likes to bang on the downside. You know, this is, I think, why Coach K has gone with Jeter and with Zimmerman so much, having the advantages that Turner has in terms of height on the floor. Edgy is a really physical type of player, as well as Etienne, and I think Canada has taken advantage of that fact on the defensive board side.
Now he's 4 for 8 from the free throw line. 8 points for Edgy. 56 seconds remaining in this quarter. 12 points ahead the United States. Trier goes to the hoop and he got fouled.
Trier recognized the fact that there was a player waiting for him to commit the offensive foul, and he has such quickness. He adjusted so well that he was able to get that ball off and with a foul from Canada.
Even though I think he could pass the ball, they got 3 demands when he went to the center, and it was a triple team there. So maybe he cannot do it because we're not players. We're not there to see what's in the mind of the player. But there were 3 guys guarding him, and so 2 of the other players will be alone. It's 3 for 3 for the line. 5 points for Trier.
And a completely unnecessary foul by Etienne, who falls over Winslow on the free throw. And this is now 4 fouls for Etienne, who has been maybe the most aggressive player in terms of the defensive side of the floor for Canada. So this is another big blow to what they have been to achieve in this game so far.
Winslow made the free throw. 46-31, 44.8 seconds remaining. $12 points for him. He was 2 for 6 previous to those free throws. Now he's 4 for 8. Increases his percentage from the free throw line. There goes Brooks. He goes up and the basket is good. .28 seconds remaining. .47-33. Jones changing direction. He goes to the hoop and he got fouled.
USA taking advantage of their individual capabilities in the offensive side of the court. Right now a 14-point lead for USA with 18 seconds remaining in this half.
Jones makes the first one. 7 points for him. Makes the second one. And Canada will have 17 seconds to try to reduce the advantage that United States team has.
So Brooks with 2 consecutive great offensive plays. This is one of those players that when he's aggressive on the floor, he can really compete with anybody. He has been really
so they get confident. Tudo to Brooks. Giverkaden. Jill Caesar. Good block by Turner there. Tudo should have, because it was getting shut off the 24th running clock, and there's a foul call. They call an offensive foul there to Trier. I don't see it that way, but still the pressure by the United States. Tutu getting the ball into offensive territory. Brooks. Good shot by Brooks. 11 points for him. And the U.S. get back that with a Trier. Fast break point. 53-37. 7:51 remaining in this quarter. Falls on Trier. Oh,
the bad pass. We have talked about this before in this championship. You know, when you play the U.S., you really have to take care of the ball, and that wasn't as a result of the defensive pressure from the U.S. There was just a bad pass by Tutu.
Winslow with the rebound. There's a foul call, but was before the shot.
And I know we keep insisting on it, but Winslow is really amazing. You know, he's guarding the point guard from Canada in the defensive side of the floor. And then he can rebound with anybody on the offensive side of the floor for the U.S. Turner from outside, but a soft touch for a big man.
Turner with a three-pointer. And that one of the good things that this team has. The center shooting for three and making the basket.
Yeah, and basically he and Zimmerman can shoot the ball.
Running the U.S.
Oh.
with Johnson. Fouls on Agee. He was 3 shots. And there's a timeout call by Rorana with the Canada team. We'll be back 56-37 in the third quarter here from Colorado Springs. Welcome back to Colorado Springs for the gold medal game of the Under-18 FIBA Americas Championship. Briscoe on the free throw line, he made the first one.
Now a 20-point lead for the U.S. Canada has to be really worried about the fact that when U.S. normally gets these kinds of leads, they really step on it. You know, they really step on you. They really try to take you out completely of the game. So Canada has to really try to make a push here.
There goes Brooke to Urquhart. Good block by Turner.
That's something that we have seen throughout the tournament. Whenever you go forward and you move through the first line of defenders for the U.S., you really have a better chance of scoring. Very acute and stopping, and doing the jump stop and shooting over the man, but he just ran through him.
You should do that. Good call by the referee. Kennard to Linen. Kennard. 8 seconds. Briscoe misses. Kennard with the rebound and the basket.
What a great putback by Kennard. Very athletic play. Oh, so the referee's calling that. Yeah. He's saying that it was a good basket, but that it's also an offensive foul from Kennard. Technical foul call.
That's interference.
It should be invalidated, yeah.
Brunson made the first one. He had 7 points and 2 assists. Missed the second one. And the United States outscored 16-4 Canada. Oh! Zimmerman over the sky made the dunk.
That's what we talked about with Zimmerman. He has a killer instinct. He's really a player to watch for this USA team. Now an offensive foul called on 2-2.
It was not called offensive because they were shooting. So when he lost the ball, he pushed. So it's called a loose ball foul then. No. He's changed his mind now. The referee says it's an offensive foul. So they're not going to be shoot because it's an offensive foul, they cannot shoot. Brunson. To the right, Zimmerman again. Good pass by Brunson. And the United States are taking care of Canada. Good.
Brooks.
By Brooks again.
Yeah, when Brooks is aggressive, he can score on that side of the floor. But the U.S. and Zimmerman specifically, his activity is so tough on Eggy, who has had to guard basically him, Turner, and Jeter. It's so much work to do for him on the defensive side of the floor.
Another rebound for Brooks. It's now Brooks against U.S. Missed the layup. He will go to the free throw line. The false call on Brunson.
And Brooks is doing the right thing. Now with this kind of lead, if you're Canada, you just have to push the ball and try to catch up any which way you can against this U.S. team that, as we have said before, has such depth juncture. At this U18 category, it is really tough to compete against the U.S.
That's why they are ranked number 1. The United States is ranking number 1 in this kind of tournament.
Yeah, they're number 1 in the youth division, and in FIBA. They're just so tough at this level because the players have decided physical and athletic ability against everyone they face.
They have won this tournament 6 times. Kennard, 3-pointer. It's good. Another
defense.
steal. Put back by Jensen.
And now this game has broken open now, and the U.S. is making them pay.
1:26 remaining in this quarter. Gil Caesar, good basket, and he got fouled.
And now we can start, doing some commentary on the perspective that you have to have when you're playing this tournament. Okay, the U.S. is beating you, but you have to look forward to more than winning now. This tournament is about more than winning now. You can win now, that's fine, but if you can find 2, 3, maybe four players that can be contributors to you in your future as a basketball country, this is also a great tournament for you. You are also a winner. And the national team, they have a great Brooks. That is true too. I remember that players like this, and Canada has had a great run.
Get into the semifinals in this one.
That's right. That's what happens with USA having such a great system. And Brazil for this year's U18 championship.
Because this is the base. You have to work on the base. If you don't work on the base, the future of the basketball team,
who is also a standout from this tournament. And as I said, with a team that's already loaded, when you look at guys like Andrew Nicholson, when you look at guys like Tristan Thompson, Kelly Olynyk, this is a country that is looking great for the future in terms of this sport.
oh, he missed the alley-oop. There goes all the way. Jones for that three-pointer.
Almost makes it.
Almost. We're at the end of the third quarter. 85 United States, 53 Canada. We're here from Colorado Springs in the United States Olympic Training Center. We go to the fourth quarter of the gold medal game.
We are back in this game now. U.S., as expected, didn't come as relaxed as they had been in previous matches in the third quarter, and they stepped on the pedal against this Canada team, and it's now a big margin for them in this fourth quarter. Oh, hard fall by Trier.
It's the fifth foul on Etienne. You start the fourth quarter, and now he's gone for the game. Trier will be shooting too.
And I love what is happening at this end of the floor. Etienne comes out of the game with the 5 fouls, and Roy Rana just stops him and tries to put on a clinic to him, saying this is what you should have done. And this is what we've been talking about in this broadcast too. It is a special type of coach that has to be in this type of competition, because it is not only a winning mentality that you have to have in order to coach these kinds of teams, but you have to be a teacher to these teams. And I've seen some great teachers in these days, even though They might not have the best teams. We have seen some great coaching, guys that are always preoccupied with the future careers of these players.
It's very important for their career because in these kind of tournaments, as soon as there's formation, now is the base. Now they will learn.
Yeah. Now is the moment to learn from these players. As soon as they they graduate basically from this age group to the senior men's. It is not as easy to learn on the job. Now it becomes a serious thing for them. So it is very important that these tournaments are also serve as an education kind of to these players.
And Kriya gets the double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Miller now.
Zimmerman, Briscoe, and Brunson are coming in.
Job throughout the years and doing exact mentality in basketball. Players can get relaxed and they can stop growing. And USA Basketball has always done this great job, bringing this type of coaches that players are going to respect and they're going to play hard for 40 minutes.
Yeah, they learn that they have to play the time when you are in the game. You have to hustle.
Yeah.
You will play the minutes that what goes said, and you cannot say anything.
Yeah, and you forget about the scoreboard and you play possession by possession.
Sure. Gil Cesar for a three-pointer, trying to get close Canada, 88-59. We're at the fourth quarter of the gold medal game here at Colorado Springs. Trier for three misses. Gil Cesar with another rebound. He had 12 now. Zimmerman. Briscoe for three misses. Now the Canada is running. Brooks to Gil Cesar. He gets his own rebound. Good by Brooks. They hustled there. They are being losing by 27 points, but they're still playing.
And Brooks, after a slow start, has come back and have himself a great game. He has 21 points and 7 rebounds. I think he has shown that he is an aggressive player. He was a player that was being recruited by a couple of big time universities, like big time colleges like New Mexico, Virginia Tech, prior to this championship. But I know after this showing in Colorado Springs this week, I know that the offers are going to start pouring on him.
He's getting to his target. He has 23.3 points per game, and he has 21 in this. But Roy Rana gave him a rest. No, he's coming back.
He's coming back. He just took him out for a bit. But Canada is still competing in this game.
Maybe to get an instruction or something like that because too quick. The last play was out, and now it's going in again. So Winslow is in the free throw line. In the second best quarter of the United States, have 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The best quarter for the United States is Johnson with 17. No, there's no shooting foul.
Oh, what a quick release.
Brunson for 3. (91-61). 6 minutes, 53 seconds. Good by Aggie.
What a good move by Aggie. This guy has been really impressive in this game. What a drive by Briscoe. This Aggie guy has been a really impressive guy for Canada in this game because he's shown to compete against guys that are just really taller than him, like Turner and Zimmerman. But his activity has been good throughout the game.
Briscoe for the free throw. He makes it. Rico is 14 points now. And the United States keeps the pressure. And Canada is moving better. The ball, he goes up and the ball gets ripped out of his hand. Over the fast break, Brunson makes the basket. 12 points for him.
I'm not trying to be redundant here, but the numbers tell the whole story. If you look at them, you know, U.S. is dominating every facet of the game. They are outscoring Canada 50-24. Second chance points 24-4. Bench points 41-2. So it has been a really dominating effort for this USA team in this gold medal game.
Jules Caesar made a 3-point, and now we got an offensive foul here on Turner. And his 5. He's out of the game, also his foul out. Turner. Zimmerman is getting back for him. And the United States has 4 players in double digits. Brunson with 12, Briscoe 14, Winslow 16, and Johnson 17. And for Canada, they have 2 20s, with Caesar with 22 and Brooks with 21. They have 43 of the 66 points of Canada between Gil Caesar and Brooks.
And Gil Caesar picks up his 4th foul in the game. We are always also talking about the things that these players have to work on, right? So I think we're seeing a Brooks and a Gil Caesar that have all the offensive tools. But I think they need to work on, you know, not fouling, being a little bit more controlled in their defensive effort in the floor. What a great basket by Winslow, I'm sorry.
Winslow with an offensive rebound and the basket. They have to continue to still training and getting better each day. They have to keep playing.
Also not the players that are here too, you know, because we have talked about this before. These are 12 players out of the hundreds and thousands sometimes players that are playing basketball in each country, and I think those players that are watching this game too have to keep on working on their game. We have had great examples of players that have not been selected in these kinds of tournaments before, have moved on to become the greatest players of each country. Manu Ginobili, who just won the championship in the NBA, is one of those examples. You know, he was not in any youth team when he was growing up, but he kept working on his game. And I think the players that are not in these rosters too have to keep on working, on their game, because they can end up being major contributors to the basketball of their country. Great fast break. It's just so quick with the ball, USA.
Fouls on Brooks. His 4th. Brown will build the line for the 2 shots. First one is good. Goes for the second, and it's good. And they get the 100. (100-67). 5 minutes remaining of the Under 18 FIBA Americas Championship. We're in the final game. There goes Brooks, and he got fouled. Zimmerman got the foul, his 4th. And Brooks will be trying to get their average. He has 23.3 points per game. He has 21 and now has 22.
I think basketball boss out of Canada, you know, I really cheer what they're saying right now in terms of that this game shouldn't be judged by win or losses. That's pointless. We got to look at the margin of victory as indicators. I think the Canada has really shown their growth in terms of the development of their players, and I think the Canadian Basketball Federation has to be really encouraged by what they're seeing right here.
They should be proud. They have done a great job here.
That's right.
And they have good players. They are playing the best team in this category, so they're not playing anyone. They're playing the best team.
Yeah.
Four minutes, 25 seconds. 16 in the shot clock. Fouls on number 6, Jones.
And Brooks especially has taken the task of not stopping. You know, he's full throttle against this USA team. And that is also something that has to be applauded about him, because I was there in 2012 and I remember seeing Andrew Wiggins, who is going to be such a superstar in this tournament. And he was not as aggressive as we have seen Brooks be in this tournament, and this kind of killer instinct, you know, is what makes the difference. Of course, Wiggins is a guy that has such an amazing upside, but I think, as I said, Canada basketball with Brooks and his intensity, and Gil Caesar and his intensity, and basically the intensity of the whole team, they should be really, really proud of what they have done here in this historic run for them. They have never been to the final before to the finals before this year, so I think that is something that we have to look really closely at
and recognize them.
Yeah, yeah.
And this kind of aggressive players is motivating the other players.
That's right.
Winslow with his own offense rebound, and he made the basket. 20 points for him. Provo. Eji lost the ball. Keep it out by Miller. Brooks put it back again. 25 points for him. Excuse me, 27. Brown with the basket. Eji for a two-pointer, misses. Zimmerman with another rebound. He had 8. Turnover. 104 to 72. 32 points the difference. Brooks again misses. Fouls on Brown. And it's his 5th. Brown is also fouling out. 2 minutes, 49 seconds remaining.
And for the U.S., they have to be really encouraged too about what they're seeing in this this U18, because this is a team that is going to go to the U18 to the U19 World Championship, and if they go with this squad, they are definitely the favorite in that tournament too. You know, it's difficult to stay with this team. It doesn't matter if you're a European team or whenever you come from. this kind of versatility that he's showing now. He's playing basically with two centers, with two 7-footers in the game right now. You know, that's Hakeem Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson in the Houston Rocket days kind of a strategy. You know, this is really rare.
The Twin Towers.
Yeah, it's really rare.
Fouls on Jensen. He had 3 fouls. And Edges at the line also. Makes the basket. "17 points, 13 rebounds, 18 points for him." Brunson to Jensen to Kennard, Zimmerman, Johnson, bad pass. Miller all the way, great block by Zimmerman. Johnson, and that's an intentional foul, unsportsmanship foul.
That's one of the guys that I think we have to be really watch for. This Zimmerman guy, this is a guy that's 7 foot tall, and he can really move in the court. He can in both sides of the court. You know, he's really aggressive, and he's up to the challenge against every team that has played him here so far. I would love to see him against tougher competition, right? In the down on the block, but I think he has huge upside.
There are many 7-foot players that are so weak, and they don't want to get hit by anybody.
That's right.
But that's the case in Zimmerman.
He really wants to bang down there, yeah.
And he runs the court very quick. One minute and 46 seconds. Briscoe misses. Bravo. And the United States haven't left their intensity. They'll keep pressing all the way. Even though the game is already done, they keep playing. Durick. He's going for 3, and the basket, it's good. First 3 points of Durick. Kennard with a 3, and it's good. Sharpshooter Kennard with another basket.
And this is now going to be the 3rd gold medal in a row for the U.S. team in this championship. They came in 2nd in 2008 in Formosa, Argentina, against the host Argentina. So U.S. with
back.
That's right. And this is the 8th time that they're going to win the gold. An amazing dunk again by Zimmerman.
Up guard goes and misses. Brunson with the rebound. Jeter travels. 113.79. 23 seconds remaining in the ball game.
You see, Rana takes Urquhart out of the game, and he says to him, I know you missed the dunk, but you have to go back on defense. Really great job by Roy Rana in this tournament too. We have to really give a shout out to him because he has been.
And this is going to be the end of the Under-18 FIBA Americas Championship. Gold medal for the United States, and for the first time, a silver medal for the Canada team.
7th gold I said 8, but it's the 7th gold for the U.S. in this competition, in the history of this competition. And they have shown to be a dominating team that is surely going to be the favorite now going to the U18 World Championship next year in Greece.
And we have seen, if not the best team, one of the best teams here.
Yeah.
In the U19 tournament next year.
Yeah, I think he's going to be. They're going both going to be really powerful and great representatives for Americas. And next year's U19 World Championship, it has been a great honor for us to be covering this championship. And in the name of all FIBA Americas, we just wanted you to stay with us, because now the award ceremony is going to be live in this game too. And we want to thank you for being with us in this broadcast of the U18 FIBA Americas Championship from Colorado Springs, USA.
I'll be your host for the event, and without further ado, let's bring in the medal-winning teams. Your bronze medal winners, the Dominican Republic. Your gold medal winners, the USA. And the silver medal winners, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal winners of the 2014 FIBA Americas U18 Men's World Championship. First presenting to the bronze medalist Dominican Republic team, Alberto Garcia, the Secretary General of FIBA Americas, and Rafael Uribe. Fans, the bronze medal winner from the Dominican Republic, number 4, Yeri Flores. Number 5, Yeri Matos. Number 6, Oliver Francisco. Number 7, Yexon Montero. Number 8, Christian Duran. Number 9, Weissner Perez. Number 10, Andres Feliz. Number 11, Jeremy Rodriguez. Number 12, Jonathan Araujo. Number 13, Elton Lara. Number 14, Victor. And number 15, Daniel Vitiello. And the Dominican Republic head coach, Jose Mercedes. And the presentation of the third place trophy will be done by Rafael Uribe. Ladies and gentlemen, bronze medal winners, the Dominican Republic. And now the presentation of the silver medals by Alberto Garcia and Tournament Director Ellis Dawson. Your silver medal winning team, number 4, Munis Tutu. Number 5, Drew Urquhart. Number 6, Ben Miller. Number 7, Monteki Gil Caesar. Number 8, Stefan Durich. Number 9, Dylan Brooks. Number 10, Neville Provo. Number 11, Corey Johnson. Number 12, Justin Etienne. Number 13, Chris Eggy. Number 14, Biniam Gebrakidden. And number 15, Jonah Fogg. And Canada's head coach, Roy Reyna. The second place trophy will be presented by Alberto Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, your silver medalists, Canada. And now it's time for the MVP trophy presentation. Your MVP of the 2014 FIBA Americas U18 Championship for Men from the USA, Stanley Johnson. The presentation of the gold medals will be handled by Alberto Garcia, along with Jim Tooley, the CEO and Executive Director of USA Basketball and FIBA America's Vice President. Your gold medal winning USA team. Number 4, Jalen Brunson. Number 5, Isaiah Briscoe. Number 6, Tyus Jones. Number 7, Luke Kennard. Number 8, Alonzo Trier. Number 9, Jalen Brown. Number 10, Justice Winslow. Number 11, Chase Jeter. Number 12, Miles Turner. Number 13, Stanley Johnson. Number 14, Tyler Lydon. And number 15, Steven Zimmerman. And your head coach for the USA, Billy Donovan. And now the presentation of the first place trophy by Jim Tooley. Ladies and gentlemen, winning United States of America. Fans, thank you so much for attending, and a big thank you to all the FIBA America staff, the USA basketball staff, the game officials, our teams, and our competitors. And fans, thank you for attending, and drive home safely.